I've been using NRMCA my entire career.
They're always my go-to. As an engineer, I'm very confident in their results.
So it's very easy. There's no stress involved when I walk in the lab. You know that when you come, everything is going to be done accurately, and it's going to be done the first time accurately.
So this lab originated with the associations back in the 1930s. We were based in Washington, D.C. We then moved to the University of Maryland for several years. We built this building in about 1974. We've evolved with time and developed new equipment as we've seen fit.
The primary objective of this laboratory, I would say, is two things. One is to do applied research. We can use the data to make changes to the standards and codes. The other thing is to provide contract testing for our members.
One of the things we say in our industry is that if anybody says that they're an expert in concrete, they're a liar. You have people here in NRMCA that I can bring anything to this laboratory and feel confident that the tests are going to be performed properly, and they also do it very quickly.
I can see certain things in my testing, but before I put it in front of an engineer and say, this is going to solve your problem, I want to have third-party eyes on it.
That's a benefit for me, because if I take it to another lab, I may question just their process, but here they're very accurate. They understand what I'm looking for, and I think the main thing is that they're just dependable getting those results out. For me, that's the biggest thing. I don't have to question the whole process or the validity of the tests.
We have always been on our soapbox that quality is very important for our industry to progress and to retain business. Not only do you generate a better market share for concrete as a material, but you also have repeat business. We have the control about how we develop mixtures for different requirements on different projects. And concrete is a great material. You can customize its properties for a wide range of performance properties.
I mean, let's look at the number of codes and standards we have been able to influence based on the lab research work. We are looking at a lot of new products, we're evaluating new products.
We have a lab staff that has very good relationships with not only the local membership, but also from many members all over the country. And so they consider us a resource where they know that the quality of testing is reliable. Sometimes we plan the work for the customer. When they just want to evaluate a general thing, we'll say, okay, this is the scope that we suggest, and then we will do that type of work and generate a report.
NRMCA is spread out and has members from around the nation. So a problem I might be running into might be a problem they've already found a solution for somewhere else.
When we look at the distribution of who uses our lab, it is not only local, but it is also national. And by a collaboration that way, with our membership, we can move forward on things that we feel are reliable in getting our standards changed.
Having more people working on the same problem usually comes to a solution. I think that's the biggest benefit. The fact that the knowledge is based on more than just one region.
There's a lot of changes that are happening within our industry, 1L cement being one of them, where you have to take a look at a new material that's coming in and you have to figure out, is this material going to be good for the industry? Is it durable? All of those kind of questions. And NRMCA is a laboratory we can bring those materials to get that stuff done.
We've done a lot of work recently in the area of low carbon concrete. So we work, for example, with low paste volumes, so very low cement content mixtures. We've done work in the area of new product evaluations that can help make the concrete better in terms of sustainability, performance, and cost.
So as someone optimizes their mixtures for performance, along for the ride comes a very good sustainability goal.
I grew up in laboratories. My first job as an engineer was working at the Maryland State Laboratory. And when you walk in, you know if people know what they're doing or not. Is the lab clean? Is it orderly? This lab has all of those things. But the other part of it is friendly. It's a conversation. You sit down and talk and it's back and forth. What do you think? Well, this is what I want to run.
In terms of how we benefit the members, we look at it in different ways. We have a general focus on many of our research projects that will have a broad impact to the whole industry. And so that is the impact to changing standards. We can also do individual assistance to member companies that are facing something different in their projects. We can assist them because we have a thorough knowledge of how these tests or how these mixtures should perform, and that provides good advice to them on an individual basis. So we can have a broad impact as well as an individual impact as needed.
Also, some of the work that we do is used in actual courses that we teach. We use it in a lot of presentations in front of engineering groups to change specifications as well.
The lab itself is best an asset and a resource for the entire industry. When I deal with them, I know I'm dealing with people who have a broader knowledge.